What's up, you guys? Okay, today I can't wait to share with you guys favorites of mine from the past like 2 months-ish, maybe a little more. I'm trying to think of the last time I shared favorites with you guys. Ooh, we've got a lot. I just have a couple of makeup items. Most of this is just random life things, some hair care, so like a favorite bra, a candle lighter that's rechargeable. Like, it's a weird mix. I cannot wait. Let's dive in. First one is, I'm like drinking the last sip of this. We brought back our classic Nespresso maker. So it makes little things of espresso. It's not the Nespresso machines that make like the full cup, like the Virtuo pods. This is just like the classic one. We've had it for a long time. We brought it to the workspace. We just brought it back. I have missed having this around. I've been enjoying these one an afternoon, and it is just like, I look forward to it. I love it. So one of those things, if you like espresso and you're wanting to just like have that little delight in your day, it's something good to ask for, maybe for Mother's Day coming up, Father's Day, Christmas, birthday, whatever. I love mine, and I'm so glad to have it back home. Oh yeah, okay. We'll start with makeup because I know a lot of you guys, that's what you're here for. I'm gonna reapply. Let's start with this. I love this so much. I've discovered like 5 glosses recently. All of them happen to be from the drugstore that I've loved a lot. This is the one though that has reigned supreme. Of course, they don't have a mirror. What are the odds that none of the products I'm talking about have a mirror? This smells like a candy necklace, okay? It is so pretty. It's like the perfect spring, summer color. I really hope okay. Smells amazing, feels amazing. It's not sticky at all. It's not like plumping and burning or anything like that, which a lot of products that I do like are plumping. This one's not, but I will say this. It makes my lips look huge and juicy, and I love that. So if you've been looking for that, it's the NYX. I'm realizing I didn't even say the name. The NYX This Is Juice Gloss. It says it's electrolyte infused color. This shade, Pomegranate Clout. A+. 5 gold stars. 5 out of 5. All right, another product that I am loving, it's the only eyeshadow I have on today, is the Maybelline Single Shadow in Nude Glow. This is a couple dollars. I just love it. There's something about this shade that is one of those perfect single shadow, one eyeshadow looks, you know what I mean? So I just applied it with my finger all over the lid and then just used a brush to kind of blend it into the crease. It's easy, it's pretty. I feel like it catches the light really nicely, and it's one of those that I get a lot of compliments when people see me in person. They'll say, ooh, I like your eyeshadow. I'm like, thank you. Amazing, $3. I feel like I'm blasting through. It's that espresso kicking in, you know? Another product I fell in love with is the L'Oreal Prime Lab. So this is their pore minimizer primer. They have a couple in their Prime Lab line. This one, it says it blurs pores, but that skin looks smoother over time. So it has 1% AHA, LHA, BHA complex. So since I am having some skin flare-ups, I've been avoiding any of that, but I do put it on my nose, and it makes it look so much better when I put makeup on top. Like, the difference between me putting the same foundation on just my nose as is or putting it over this is stark. Like, it is a very noticeable difference. And the thing that amazed me about this is it lasted all day. I would look at my nose like 6 or 7 hours later, which to me is pretty good wear time, and my nose would still look good, and that never happened. So I'm like, whoa, what is this? So it's definitely worth trying. It might work for you, and maybe it depends on the amount of oil in your skin or the size of your pores. I don't know. I was pretty amazed by how well this worked with makeup specifically. So yeah, it says use as the last step in your skincare routine, can be used alone or under foundation. So I use it obviously under foundation, but big fan. I've not tried any of the other primers in their Prime Lab line. I'm always curious anytime I see like a new primer line has launched at the drugstore, especially with a brand like L'Oreal. I'm like, are these just the same primers they've had, just repackaged, renamed? I don't know. I'd never tried one from L'Oreal, I don't think, that had like AHAs and stuff in it, but big fan of this. I was so surprised by how well it works. All right, this ColourPop blush. So this is harder to find. You can get this line of ColourPop blushes at Target, but they don't, or no, Ulta. I'll link below. But they don't have all the shades. So to get this particular shade, I did look it up and found it only available on ColourPop's website. So this is their pressed powder blush in the shade Why Hello. I have been wearing this almost exclusively for a while now. Like, I've been trying other blushes and wear them, but generally if I'm just doing my makeup for myself for the day and not like for a video or not intentionally trying something new, it's been this. And I know it looks so boring and you're probably thinking, really? But yeah, really, it's just like the perfect shade for my cheeks and my skin tone. So I will say, I actually really like ColourPop's pressed powder blush formula. I feel like it's pigmented enough and enough gets on your brush right away, but I'll just tap a little bit off and then it always looks very even and it just looks well blended. And that's pretty rare for a very pigmented powder blush to look even and like well applied, even if you're like me and you just haphazardly put it on. I really like it, but this shade has been perfect. It is more of a matte. I mean, it is a matte blush, but like I said, they have tons of different shades. They have bronzers in this line as well that were launched that I know I have them in my vanity. I haven't tried them yet. I think they're like in a corner like there that I'm like, I don't think I've actually pulled them out and tried them. So I should give those a try, but I really love this blush formula and this particular shade. Okay, so continuing on into like other beauty stuff. So, okay, I had heard about this L'Oreal Wonder Water. It's their 8-second Wonder Water hair product for years. And I never really understood what it was for. So I just kind of was like, okay, yeah. But people would swear by it, but I didn't really know what they were swearing about. You know what I mean? So it detangles, you guys. It detangles. And when I say it detangles, I mean it works better. I've never experienced anything like this in my entire life. So I don't use it every time I shower because I genuinely think it would be too much for your hair. But every once in a while, I'm someone that just tends to have tangles. I have wavy hair. I wear it, I let it air dry a lot, but I heat style it sometimes. I got a lot going on. Basically, the way they say to use it is in shower, you apply it directly to wet hair on your lengths only. So I usually do it from like my ears down. You massage it in for 8 seconds and then you rinse it out. It's very specific, avoid contact with the eyes. I could see where this would probably burn. But it even tells you like a dosage. On the side of this, there's like, that's 1 dose that you're supposed to use each time. It does say if you have longer hair or thicker or wavier hair, you might use more than 1 dose. I don't measure, I just go to town. But it says you may feel a slight warming sensation when the product activates. So there's a lot to know, I feel like, when you go into using this, but it works. And when I say it works, I mean, I would spray it in my hair with like horrible tangles after I'd shampooed, right? Like I would kind of be using this instead of conditioner if you were curious how to like weave it into your routine. And I would, once it's done massaging it for 8 seconds, I would have my hair under the water and it would just, all the tangles gone. I didn't even have to touch it. Like it is insane. So if you are someone that suffers from tangles like I do, you may be very surprised, but like I said, I try to use it sparingly. I don't know that it would damage your hair, but I feel like using something like this a ton, can't be good for your hair. So, but it works. It works, baby. Okay, another product that completely surprised me, and it is the O'Keeffe's Healthy Feet Cream, baby. Let's talk about feet. Kind of is grossing me out to talk about it. This stuff works. So like, I don't really, like my feet are generally pretty healthy. They're fine. But every once in a while you'll get like dryness on the side or whatever. This stuff, I was reading the Amazon reviews because I bought mine on Amazon and the reviews are comically amazing. People worship this cream. Like they cannot believe how effective it is. So many people in the reviews were like, try it for 2 days. You'll be hooked for life. Like it works that quickly. It's crazy. It works that quickly, you guys. It works that quickly. It works in a matter of days. I was like, oh my gosh, like it's crazy. I don't even know how else to explain it. It's just crazy. So I've been taking it, I put it on my feet and then whatever's left on my hands, I'll kind of put on my elbows because I figure, well, that's another like dry area that while I've got that little bit, I'll kind of do that. I'll rub whatever's left on my hands. I was reading a lot of blogs on foot creams because I was like, okay, I've tried multiple over the years. I've liked some for sure, but none of them have felt like that, like, oh my gosh, that's the one. This may be it. This may be the one. So wanted to share that. You just kind of open it up. There's the cream in there. You don't need very much, so this will last me a while. And I also appreciate, it was a well thought out design in the packaging because they have this like rubberized corner, so it's really easy, even if your hands are greasy or anything, to open it. I wish every kind of tub had like a rubberized corner. That's so helpful just to give you that like grip, It's so good, you guys. Okay, another thing I have fallen in love with is the Pharmacy 10% Niacinamide Night Mask. I bought this because Kelly Gooch recommended it. I've been using it with my tretinoin or like prescription retinol. And also I've just been using it every night, to be honest with you. So I did realize, one of you guys pointed out, and I was so thankful you did, that a lot of the products I've been using, almost all of them had a level of niacinamide, and I was like, that might be too much. So I actually have switched some things out from my night routine that you saw. Nothing major, like generally everything I'm using, like the rosehip seed oil, most of that, but it was just that my cleanser had niacinamide, and then the toner, the hydrating toner from CeraVe, also had niacinamide. So I was like, okay, maybe it's too much niacinamide. I am gonna try the CeraVe hydrating cleanser because I'm pretty sure that one doesn't have it. And I'm just taking a break from the CeraVe hydrating toner. If you want to see the video I'm talking about, I will link it, my like night routine. But this I am keeping. I love the way my skin just, I can tell that my skin loves this. And ever since I started using it a little while ago, I feel like the dryness has gone down so much. Like it's just incredible. It is kind of a unique texture. It's like a gel, but it is thicker than that. It's like an oily gel. It's so emollient and wonderful because I don't like gel creams. This is not like that. This is so much more moisturizing. It doesn't have a fragrance, which I so appreciate. I feel like it's so, you know, so many of the like nicer skincare brands that have like really trendy products have super strong smells, and I just can't get down with it. Like they'll smell like watermelon or strawberry, and I'm like, but this doesn't, and I'm so thankful for that, and I've just really been enjoying it. So wanted to mention that. I use it as my nighttime moisturizer right now, so I'll use it after retinol if it's one of those nights, but then the other nights I just use it after my serum. So really a fan. That has been like a very standout new skincare product. I am pretty picky about the skincare I use, not that I know more than other people, because I don't. But I guess my point is, when I find something that works, I stick with it. And so it's rare when I try a new skincare product and I genuinely fall in love with it. So I was very excited to fall in love with this. These pearl earrings, I've never been asked more about where I got something. I actually got these at Walmart, but they sell the exact same ones on Amazon, and they're cheaper. So I will link these on Amazon. That's where a lot of you guys have bought them. If I were to replace these, I would just buy them on Amazon. I just love them. I feel like dress up any outfit, they make it look just way more fun and funky, but still kind of feminine and cute. I just really love these. Like, I have to force myself to not wear them. Like anytime we're going out, I'm like, and I'll wear my pearl earrings. I'm like, no, maybe not, Jess. You just like, take a break. But they are just so cute, and a lot of you guys love them too. I am shouting here in my front room. Okay, can we talk about my favorite bra? So this is the Soma bra that I fell in love with. I own 2 of them. I'm probably gonna get rid of some of my other older ones, like other brands, random brands, and buy like 1 or 2 more of these, and I'm set. This is the most comfortable but supportive bra. It is so well made. There's something about, it has like this fabric over it that is like kind of stretchy, and I just feel like because of that, it looks really smooth underneath shirts. I'm not wearing it today, and I feel like I can tell because the Soma one is so much more smooth underneath your shirts, but it just feels good to wear. It feels like I'm almost not wearing anything. This is the one that doesn't have a wire underneath. I don't really miss it. I mean, I don't have many wired bras anymore anyway, because I just feel like nowadays you can still get the support you would get from a wire without a wire. Like they figured it out, you know? Anyway, but there's something about these that I remember the second I tried it on, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is what I've been wanting. So big fan. I am definitely gonna order another 1 or 2. I'll link the specific one because Soma sells a lot of different bras, but I've been trying to branch out and try different like undergarment companies, and Soma was one that I'd heard a lot about, a lot of you guys like, and I'm really glad I tried it because I just absolutely fell in love with this. I did try one of their strapless ones and I was not a fan. I did return that, but these ones, love them. It's gonna be like a short video. I feel like I'm going so fast. Okay, this rechargeable candle lighter. I love this. So we'd bought like a bulk pack of like the classic candle lighters or whatever you wanna call it, lighters, long ago, and we're still working through those, but this is the one we keep in the kitchen. You literally have a charger and you just charge it with the USB plug and you turn it on, and then you push this button and it does this like electric current, if you will. I don't know that that's the terminology you would use, but, and it'll light your candles. I've noticed the reason I didn't initially like this was it felt like when I would light a candle, it'd take an extra second or 2 for it to actually catch. But the more I've used it, the less I felt like it, I mean, it's not that much longer. And the fact that I can recharge it and use the same one over and over again, I think is so cool, a little bit less wasteful. So Love this. Bought mine on Amazon. They're not very expensive at all. It's still flexible. You can still bend it if you want, but yeah, awesome. Okay, so recent book that I've read that I really liked. I've read a few novels that I've enjoyed lately. I've read Every Summer After. I liked that. That was just like a fun kind of like summary read if you want one like that. I read Hotel Nantucket, which was good, and it was one that was fun to read if you have been to Nantucket. I feel like it's better if you have. But a nonfiction book, and this is the one I wanted to mention as a favorite, is by Braun. It's her book called The Gifts of Imperfection, or The Gift of Imperfection. Listen, she's super popular. She does all kinds of talks. She writes all kinds of books. This is the second book of hers I've read. I didn't like the first one I read. It was called Atlas of the Heart. I just didn't, it wasn't like her other books, and it was more like definitions of certain things, and I don't know. Loved Gift of Imperfection though. So I wanted to read to you a quote. I was kind of looking through like, okay, what did I highlight like on my Kindle that I loved from this book? And this is something that I felt like this is one of the many takeaways from this book. And I just feel like it's a good book for anyone. Like, it's not just about being imperfect. It's so much deeper than that, but it's just got so much life wisdom in it that you can kind of carry with you. So she said, people may call what happens at midlife a crisis, but it's not. It's an unraveling, a time when you feel a desperate pull to live the life you want to live, not the one you're supposed to live. The unraveling is a time when you're challenged by the universe to let go of who you think you're supposed to be and to embrace who you are. Midlife is certainly one of the great unraveling journeys, but there are others that happen to us over the course of our lives. Marriage, divorce, becoming a parent, ding, 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 recovery, moving, an empty nest, retiring, experiencing loss or trauma, working in a soul-sucking job. I just feel like the idea of, and that's something I've been working on myself, is just like not worrying so much about what I think others are thinking of me, what I think others think I'm supposed to do, or what I feel like I'm supposed to do, and just doing what I know to be true to myself. I think that's important when it comes to your religion. If you are religious, I think that's important when it comes to your values with your family, with your friends, with yourself. Like, there's so much that goes into that, and this has definitely been a big awakening period for me. I've talked a lot about that in recent videos. But that I just feel like was so well worded, and it's not just a midlife thing. These unraveling experiences happen throughout our lives. So I've got a couple of kid favorites if you're interested. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. So if you listen, Genevieve is 4 going on 5, truly. She loves these sticker by number books. So this is one she got in her Easter basket. It's so cool because you are literally given, she's been working on these. She has been working on these. So they've got like the numbers, and then there's a page that goes along with each page, you know, a page of stickers that goes along with the picture, and you just put the stickers on the numbers. I don't know why I just explained that to you all. I'm sure you could have figured out how that worked. Duh. But she loves these, and there are so many different kinds available on Amazon. Like, this is an Easter one that the Easter Bunny brought her. But I found that they have a lot of different ones, different brands that make them. They also, this is sticker by number, they have sticker by letter as well. So if you've got a kid like that would maybe do better with letters. And I feel like she's learning so many like letters. She'll be like 1, 2, okay, I'm looking for 1, 2, and she means 12. So I'll say, oh, okay, you're looking for 12. And she's like, okay, 12. And I'm noticing that she's starting to learn a lot of those bigger numbers that she wouldn't, you know, as a 4-year-old otherwise know. So bonus points there, but she loves it. Great for just around the house. Like, we were here Monday, she was home sick with me, and this was something she worked on for like an hour on her own. Just quiet time on the couch, just stickering, baby. But also great for travel, like on an airplane, road trip, whatever, just in the car would be an amazing thing to have in there. Oh, let me grab the other thing. I can't wait to show you this. Okay, these. I heard about them from some other YouTubers. These come in like packs of 8 or 10. So Genevieve and Felicity got some. You can do whatever you want with them, guys. It's so fun. So I was thinking, you know, again, in the car, it might get a little annoying, but it is oh so pleasing to play with. But it's just one of those things that'd be fun for them to be able to play with. It's kind of like a fidget type thing. I'm probably gonna put one of these in our diaper bag. Especially like Felicity likes it. She just kind of chews on it. She's not as adept at like pulling it and making a loud noise. So even in a restaurant, I'd feel comfortable with her playing with this. I don't think it's too loud because she's going, you know, and then just biting on it. Anyway, Yeah, so wanted to mention that because it's just one of those like fun, weird things that both of my kids love. And we're talking about a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, and they both love it. And also a 34-year-old and Tyler, however old he is. What is he, 30, 31? I'm older than him, I know that. So I think that's everything. I hope that you enjoyed this little current faves video. I love doing this. I used to do a monthly, but I definitely did start to get the feeling that it was too much and I didn't want to force sharing favorites. So I'm trying to do this just when I feel like I have enough things that I'm loving organically, you know what I mean, to talk about. So that's what we did here. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see my previous current faves video from like 2 months ago, I will link it below. I try not to repeat anything. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you'll subscribe, stick around. I do lots of vlogs. You can come around with me in our lives, you know, whatever. I'm sorry. I feel like I was weird in this video and I can't explain why. Yet again, I'm filming at like 4:15 and I never film this late in the day. So it just feels odd. I'm like at a weird part of my day's cycle to be filming. So there's that piece. I've also been home alone all day and that's always a weird thing. I feel like I haven't talked to anyone. So I'm just losing it a little bit. Anyway, I gotta go pick up the girls right now anyway. So I love you guys. Hope you'll subscribe and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.